Chapter 9 talks about the literacy and literacy programs for children and parents of children of migrant and seasonal um, farm worker families. Ironically, the information that was given was only for 6 states in the United States. And so, for it only to be 6 states mentioned, 3 million children were affected by their parents' employment. Um, One thing that I did read that I really liked is the fact that they implemented the Excel program or EEC3400 program for migrant workers or children of migrant workers um, from birth to pre-elementary ages, and those programs were strictly to aid in the literacy and development of migrant workers' children. This is really beneficial to the children and to the parents because many immigrants who come here, or most, if not all, come here to seek a better life for themselves and for their family, and in particular their children. In the article on page 349 in the case study, as far as immigrants versus immigrants, it was unique as far as how the lady felt, how the Somalian woman treated her. Ironically, I don't know. I kind of had a question because I think about as far as maybe the Somalian woman may have had a similar experience. There are many different cultures here in Florida. We live in Florida. We have a large population of Hispanic, Latinos, Haitians, a lot of Haitian immigrants and Cuban immigrants. But I think that maybe because of their experiences here in Florida or with other immigrants, it kind of puts a guard up. You don't know what to expect, and you don't know who's for you or who's against you. You have this ideal or notion that you're going to a better place, and you may more than likely experience not so friendly people, not so friendly immigrants, or not willing to help you as others may have helped them. So I don't know. I'm kind of looking at both perspectives. I'm not saying that Somalian was right, but I'm sympathetic because I have seen it on both accounts where many people are just guarded because they want better, they want more, and because they've had poor experiences. So it's not only cultural, it could be just, personal because of fear, because of rejection, because just I want to do better. And I don't know if you may be taking my slice of the American pie. So there are many factors to look into and many perspectives. However, I think even as Americans, we should be mindful of the reasons why people come here and not make it harder for them. But what's fascinating is that maybe some Americans feel the same way, that they are here and they've worked so hard and they only speak one language. And here we are forcing English on other people, and now they have two languages. And so now, for a job that you've worked very hard for, you have competition with somebody who came here with a leg up as far as with the language department. So I don't know. I just think that it's a matter of personal experience and cultural experiences. I think people can be intimidated by another culture because they're ignorant to the culture or to that person. And sometimes we clump people into a culture or a race or an ethnic group, but not realizing that they are an individual. I may have had a bad experience with a Haitian or a Cuban, but I cannot clump every individual experience or compare it to that one poor experience, if that makes sense. So I think at least the author of Immigrants versus Immigrants decided not to take on biases or judge a group of people based off a poor experience because in the end, we're all individuals.